Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi, and I'm taking care of business. Joining me today is Brittany Thompson, who is General Manager of Major Tom in Calgary, part of the Concorde Entertainment Group. Thanks, Brittany, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, some exciting news recently where Major Tom was named the best new restaurant in Canada and number 12 overall of the top 100. First of all, surprised by that? What was your reaction and the group's reaction to that award?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a labor of love from the beginning. So just to be recognized and rewarded with a place on the list is amazing. And to actually have recognition as the best new restaurant in Canada is spectacular. It's more than we actually ever imagined. So we're just buzzing over here.
Why do you think you received that recognition?
I think Major Tom has a really special atmosphere that Calgarians certainly have been waiting for in the city. I think that obviously the stunning views and the design of the restaurant are appealing, and the beautifully executed food, a really classic menu that appeals to everyone, very kind, inviting, and genuine service just keeps everyone coming back. And the ambience of the restaurant is very special as well. I think it kind of wraps you up, and our guests don't seem to want to leave once they've arrived. So
yeah, so let me just break this down and talk to you about two aspects of it. Let's start with the food. Okay, what is it about the food at Major Tom that you would say differentiates itself from other restaurants?
yes, I think the attention to detail with highlighting really quality ingredients, which I know so many restaurants in our country and in Calgary focus on, and taking very classic dishes with a little bit of twist and have some creativity in there as well. And our chefs, Garrett Martin and Garrett Rotel, are very inspiring, creative guys, and they just execute everything so consistently each time.
And I do recall being there a few months back now when they opened, and there was yeah, as you said, the spin on some of those dishes were unbelievable. But the other thing that was unbelievable, as you mentioned, was the view from up there. For those who don't know, can you describe first of all where Major Tom is located?
Absolutely. So we are in Scotia Centre. Or sorry, Stephen Avenue Place is what it's called now. It's formerly the Scotia Centre. We're on the 40th floor, so you are greeted by a host in the lobby on the main floor and whisked up to the 40th floor. And the views look all the way out to the mountains on a crisp day. It's really something special, and you can truly see the seasons change as you look south and see the leaves change on the trees, and it's just a really special view that you don't get to experience all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that the night that I was there with my wife was during Stampede, and was a phenomenal view of the fireworks from there.
That's right. That's an added bonus during Stampede every night, every evening. I think it's 11 o'clock. We get a front row and center show at the end of dinner. So that's an exciting time for sure.
Can you talk a little bit about the downtown dining scene? Now, obviously, the downtown core of Calgary and any city really in the country in the past year has been hit hard because of the pandemic and a lot of people not being in those offices. And Calgary too has the added issue of downtown vacancy rates were pretty sky high and still are in the 30%, 30% range. How is it that you've been able to, in that environment, be so successful?
Well, I think we were on hold for quite a long time, and there was a certain buzz around the city about Major Tom opening at some point. So when we were finally able to open in summer 2021, there was a lot of guests that wanted to visit Major Tom as a destination restaurant. It's not necessarily just downtown traffic. Yeah. Although in the past 6 to 8 months, the vibrancy in the downtown core has just been amazing. It's such a huge difference over the last year as we see those business people coming back downtown for work.
Yeah.
Our lunches are a great place to meet with clients, celebrations, getting connected with coworkers again. So yeah, I think it's exciting to see downtown have that energy again.
Tell me a little bit about the Concord Group and how many restaurants and establishments does it have in the city?
Yeah, Concord Group is actually having their 35th anniversary this year.
Wow.
So Victor Troy started out in 1987. We now have 20 venues in the city and a range of different styles. Major Tom being one of the newer ones, and we have a few others coming down the line in the next year or two.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And Brittany, can you describe like what it's been for, obviously the hospitality industry, restaurants and bars have been hit hard over the last couple of years. Do you get a feeling that things are coming back now and things are back?
I think we're getting there. I think we're still presented with challenges. Our industry has changed a lot over the last 2 years, and it's just really important to us that we're making sure that our staff are feeling rested, supported, well compensated for their energy, and happy at work. And creating that environment is, I think, what's making us so successful right now with retaining staff.
All right, super. Thanks very much for joining us today, Brittany.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, that was Brittany Thompson, who's general manager of Major Tom in Calgary. I'm Mario Toneguzzi, taking care of business. Thanks for joining us today.